Mic check. Alright, one more time. Mic check. It's SoL SoVereign. How you guys been? Hope everyone's been doing well. Yeah, there's a lot of things I gotta like really organize my notes here, man. So like that I have a better intro when I come in. But I just feel, before we even get started, I feel like there's a need for me to say this, because this is basically the main reason why, not the main reason, but a big reason why I'm doing this. So, what we're trying to do here, what I'm trying to do here, and hold on, I'm about to listen to myself talk one more time, and then I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna just talk. Alright, I think now we can really start. Again, I'm SoL SoVereign, and what we're trying to do here on this channel is just right now educate, educate ourselves, educate others, and the main reason is that we want to stay up to date with these protocols, because these protocols are, and these projects are the projects of the future. There's the technology of the future, and we just wanna, as me as an investor, that's why I consider myself, I guess, as an investor. It's my job to do my due diligence, my research, like that. I know where money needs to be, for for the time being, a safe place. So what we're doing here on this channel is again just staying up to date with certain protocols, and also if you look down, I'm making my seventh NFT. Hopefully, I'm gonna go ahead and start it sometime after we do this technical analysis and look at a couple updates. We're gonna go ahead and start the seventh SoL SoVereign NFT, and all the profits. So I'm making 100 unique NFTs. I really don't know how much in total, but I'm making 100 unique NFTs, and all the profits will be going to the SoL SoVereign Vault, which is the SoL SoVereign community's treasury. Dang, I need some water. I'm not used to talking this much and talking this loud. I got the whole house to myself right now. Whew. It's a good day though. I miss my babies though. So again, all the profits is gonna go into a vault, which is then gonna be the SoL SoVereign community's treasury. And what we're trying to do with this treasury is trade it into a sufficient amount of capital, and then go ahead and have capital to deploy to our communities and and whatnot. The goal is to create more Afro-American and Afro-Latin American centralized and decentralized ecosystems, physical and digital ecosystems, and so that's the goal. Really more digital. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm more of a crypto person. Shout out to Ian Dunlap. He's getting me back into my stock market bag. I gotta start looking at Wall Street Trapper a little bit more as well. I gotta start watching his videos. Shout out to Earn Your Leisure, and shout out to 19 Keys for putting me on to all those people. If I'm doing this shout out to Seven Bomar as well for starting me on this journey. Who else started me on this journey? Seven Bomar really started me on that, like, what's that word they use? Esoteric journey. Who started me on this financial freedom journey. I was born with that. Shoot, I was always on that journey. But nah, so shout out all those people, and sorry if I miss your name. There's a lot more people that I learned from, a lot more people. But yeah, so all the profits gonna go into this treasury. We're gonna trade into. We got a good amount of capital, and then deploy that capital to our community for what's the word they use? ROI, a return of investment. But for the main thing, for the overall good and sustainability of our community, we want to build our community, and we want to make sure we always have a great foundation, financially, with our resources and all that. So yeah, so like I said, the main goal is to create more Afro-American and Afro-Latin American centralized and decentralized ecosystem. I know a lot. Listen, I'm starting to change my ways a little bit more too. Being on this financial journey, I've been on this journey probably, I'm gonna just say 2019 is really when I opened up got a laptop, opened it up, and really started looking at charts. Somewhere around 2018, I might have opened up a Robinhood account, thought I was doing something. But 2019 is when I really opened up a laptop and started looking at charts. So, and since then, I was always thinking dang, the more and more I learn about our, stock market, the S&P, and then when I dove into the crypto market, I was learning all the stuff that they were fixing in our economy, in our financial system, and basically our financial system. And that could also get kind of esoteric as well when you really want to learn and deep dive into that. So But anyways, main story got me kind of feeling like, man, I can't wait to make it out of here. I can't wait to make it out of this North American land because it's so much messed up. But really, it ain't that. We gotta stay. I mean, I ain't telling everyone they gotta stay, but if it's the financial system that's making you want to leave, then leave that up to a few people because we can't go ahead and so basically I think that's my thinking right now because I'm Puerto Rican, right? I'm from the island of Puerto Rico. My mom's Puerto Rican, my dad's Puerto Rican. um, I know at some point before 400 years ago, the 1600s and all this colonization was going on, before that I know there was I know Puerto Rican people was doing something else. I know they were going ahead and traveling. They were probably already in South America. Not probably. They were already in South America, Central America, North America. So that being said, and yeah, that being said, I feel like I got a strong connection to this land. Somehow, some way. So who knows what Puerto Rican people and Dominicans and these Jamaican people and these Haitian people, who knows, what part of the Americas they they were going about. They probably knew how to go to, the continent Africa, and they probably knew how to get to, all the Americas. So who know where they settled. That being said, I feel like there's a good chance of people going ahead and taking back was rightfully theirs, or what they could do better with. Because listen, if I own this land, even if this wasn't my land, even if I had no family from this land, we're gonna figure out who land this is. Because we gotta know the history. We gotta know the history of what goes on on this side of the world. We wanna learn. You know what I mean? A lot of people know what goes on in Africa and their history all the way back. A lot of people know what's the history of Europe and all the way back, Asia all the way back, Australia all the way back. But before the 1400s or 1600s, what was going on this land? What was the great history on this land? Why is that so secretive? So, I don't know. Now, I'm not saying I will never move out of the U.S., but right now I feel like this place is basically up for taking. All the companies are leaving because they can do better in other countries, and so what that's leaving, you know what I mean, leaving us. We could either, I don't know. There's options though. I know there's options for me. So yeah, that's my take on this. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Right, we got Bitcoin here sitting around 23K, and I said a couple of videos ago, if this is the same chart. Yeah, what's that? Dang, the 15-day moving average. We lost our 200-day. Sorry, guys. Let me go ahead and fix this. We're gonna start using more the 200-day moving average. Why? Real ish, because Ian Dunlap said we should. And really, every time I look at like S&P stuff, they're always talking about this 200-day moving average being like the very important, data. Said a couple videos ago, if Bitcoin can stay above 23K, I could see it going to around between 28, 30, 31K. And that's what we're seeing now. So we're looking at the daily. Let's go ahead. And on the daily, honestly, it's looking bearish. To me, it's still looking like it could go either way. Right now, it's looking to me it could probably maybe see 25, and this thing could go have another leg down. That's on the daily. But as of right now, it's sitting over 23K. It's, you know what I mean. So right now it can do anything. But if this thing falls below 23K, consolidation or a leg down. Either way, that's not financial advice. It's a great place to start accumulating. Cause what's the difference between here? I mean, yeah, you can grab that 10K. It can go down to 9,800. Shoot, I know I've been saying this name a lot. I don't want to get no one in trouble, but I've been binge watching a lot of his and Earn Your Leisure shows. But Ian Dunlap was calling out 9,800. Uh, this lady, I think is her name, Wendy Sutton. She really close with she does the with BitBoy, that show with BitBoy, that crypto BitBoy dude, and she called out the bottom being about 10,000. A lot of people, I called out the bottom be around 20. I mean not 20, 12. Uh, so I know that you can wait, and we can wait to maybe hit that 10, that 98, that 12. But still, like this is still right now would still be a great time to go ahead and accumulate, or still a great time to go ahead and think like when can I have money to. If you got the money right now, if you really have the money to go ahead and invest, I'm telling my this is not financial advice, but what's the difference between 23 and 12K? This is we thinking about Bitcoin as a long-term investment. We still got so much news we gotta go over throughout these next years. So much rules and regulation and bills. This is a long-term investment. So don't get caught up between like, oh, should I buy now or should I wait till 9,800? Please make the right choice. Not financial advice. Again, this is not financial advice. But yeah, so sitting above 23, and we continue sitting above 23K. I could see us hitting above. If we see above 23K, I could see us hitting between 28 and 31K, and then hopefully making that on this daily chart that 77-day moving average, which would be the yellow line. Hopefully we can make that support enough to where that 21-day moving average, which would be the red line, can go ahead and cross over the yellow line. But we're talking far out because I believe these moving averages are lagging indicators, so we gotta really watch these price pips and these moving averages and like the buying pressure volume. I really don't know much. I want to learn more about buying and sell pressure more technically on the technical side. But yeah, let's go ahead and move in. Here we got Bitcoin. There's like the 5 hourly, 5.5 hourly. You see, there's when everyone's saying leg down, it's going to 12, it's going to 10, it's going to 98. This is probably when it might never see that again. So this is why I'm saying this is still a great time to accumulate. Because if you was like, man, I'm gonna accumulate right now, because I went ahead and listened to Sonny the SoL SoVereign, he really did. You know what I mean? He made sense. What's the difference if this is a 5-year, 4-year, 10-year investment? What's the difference between if I want to wait to see 12K, 13K, 10, 9,800, might as well go ahead and put in what I feel I should put in now. Not financial advice. And then something like this happened because we was looking at it on the daily, 24 hours. Now we looking at it on the 5 hourly, 5.5, the 343 minute. And remember I said I'd be a bearish man if I could only look at the daily. I will really have to zoom in on those pips, and I will really have to zoom in on those price pips, and you know what I mean, do some investigating. But here on the 5.5 hourly, 5 hourly, I'd be a a bullish soul. I'd be a bullish sovereign right now. The way, and I'm looking at the 200-day moving average right now. And there's Bitcoin. There's like the S&P of crypto. Um, so, and I'm looking at the 77-day moving average crossing that 200-day. It's crossing. And if we can see 28 from here, like I said, if we can see 28, 30, 31K and come and make that 77-day moving average support, I'd be a bullish soul sovereign. I'd be a bullish soul sovereign, I'll tell you that. Um Again, I'm also looking at my 231-day moving average. Again, I feel like, well, right now, what's the difference between 200-day moving average and 231-day moving average? We would have to really know what's the psychology between those two. Um, but so we can consider those two like the water. If we can really make that support, that'd be great. Again, let me get some water. I'm sorry, I'm not used to talking this much, this loud. Whew. Now I know why they be having to borrow water when they on stage doing TED Talks and all that. But I'm be like, time out, let me go get a mango. Yeah, I can't watch me eating mango. Chill. So yeah, I be right now I'm a bullish soul sovereign right now. I'm a bullish soul. Let's make this 77-day moving average support, and let's go ahead and hit all-time highs, please. That would be great. But like I said, in almost all my videos now, this market is probably gonna move like a stock market now. So let me go ahead and draw some lines, and this is gonna be for fun. Ooh, I don't like that because it never goes backwards. Oh, imagine this sound like that. All that just to come back to 2800. And then I would come in here talking about, hey, Sunny so sovereign, what we looking at, boom, boom, boom. Sound like that. Don't let this market fool you. This joint might move like a S&P, boring. And then we would say like, yo, end of the year type John. Where we at here? Why can't I see my stuff? Dang, really? We'd be like, yeah, the beginning of the year, this joint's gonna break out. The beginning of the year, this joint gonna break out. Listen, you guys, do your research, do your due diligence, watch the news, come to this channel, watch the updates. If this happened, it's going to be boring months. But what else can we be watching? What else can we be watching? Bitcoin, when you look at Bitcoin, you got to really follow the news. You really got to follow Charles Hawkinson, and besides, that's Cardano dude too, but you just gotta follow. If you live in America anyways, North America, you really gotta be following these new bills, these rules and regulations they plan on having on Bitcoin. Right now they're considering commodity, and so it's gonna go, the CTFC is gonna, really be doing the laws around it and the regulations. And then also for basically a lot of cryptos where I think it's going to fall under that. Don't quote me, but that's why we got to stay up to date with stuff like this on these protocols. Again, I'm sending you SoL SoVereign. If you guys haven't seen on the bottom, I will be, and more towards the end of this episode of this show, I'll be creating my 7th SoL SoVereign NFT. All the profits of those NFTs are going to go to the SoL SoVereign Vault, which is the SoL SoVereign community's treasury. And from there, we're going to go ahead and grow our funds to a sufficient amount and then deploy our capital back to our community for a return of investment, but more importantly, the overall good of our communities and the sustainability. And we plan, the SoL SoVereign community, our plan is to just create more Afro-American and Afro-Latin American centralized and decentralized ecosystems. That's the plan. It's not all written, all the details ain't written in stone right now. We're gonna, learn as we go and learn as we grow and plan as we grow. So yeah, I want to go ahead. If you're into technical analysis, I want to grow a community full of technical analysis traders, people that like to do on-chain analytics. If you like following crypto news, stock market news, if you're into the S&P, I ain't gonna lie, I never really got into Forex. If you're into Forex, you could come through. I'm not sure if this will be your lane. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about it, but if you're into it, come through, because I'm pretty sure you do your technical analysis and try to find your patterns too. So come through if you're into that. So yeah, man. So basically, we plan on being let me see, an on-chain fund. We want to be an on-chain fund. And we want to deploy capital to our community, right? And we also want to be an NFT incubator, because like 19 Keys said one time, man, yo, shout out 19 Keys. I'm going to give him credit. I'm going to say he said it. But I swear to Ash that I was saying, I don't know to who, I was probably saying it to myself, because I don't really be having no one to talk to, that in the future these NFTs are going to be used in ways to join these communities. And these communities, who's to say these communities can't sell you water, can't sell you food? Who's to say? So now these communities are going to have resources such as, food. Who say you can't join this community and they have physical land, property? Anyone in my community looking for a place to rent, come holler. You know what I mean? Who's to say? So now you got the possibility of owning physical property, physical food, water, physical water, right? All this with the power of ownership and non-fungible tokens and blockchain. We gotta utilize that and go ahead and get our people and get ourselves ready for whatever. I'm not saying but for what. We gotta go ahead, utilize our resources, communicate, link up together, and use our resources like that. We can survive for the next 300-400 years. You know what I mean? We survived these last 300-400 years. Let's survive the next 300-400 years. And we need food, we need land, we need water, and we need a way to let our people know that we got these type of things when we have them. We gotta monetize these things like that. We can give our resources out for some type of currency, so it could be an equal exchange. You know what I mean? They could both live. Thank you for the food, I'ma live. Thank you for this currency, I'm gonna go ahead and trade this for food, and I'ma live. Or trade this for water, or trade this for what I don't have. You know what I mean? I got oranges and bananas. I'm gonna go ahead and sell you those. Thank you for the currency. I need water though. I don't got no means of water. My oranges and bananas grow from the rain. You know what I mean? Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, so that's the possibilities we can have off this technology, and that's my main goal. So we're gonna go ahead and grow this community, the SoL SoVereign community, and again, all the profits will be going to this vault, and this vault's gonna be the treasury of this community. We're gonna have people like me and like other people that better minds, greater minds than me, that knows this stuff better than me, these technical analysis, on-chain analysis, and we're gonna go ahead and flip our profit that we made with the NFTs to a sufficient amount of capital so we can then go ahead and deploy it to our communities, to other, when I say to our communities, basically to our communities and to other great minds in our community, so they could go ahead and better the community as well. Yeah, that's the plan. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Rest in peace, pops, man. Rest in peace, my pops. So yeah, we want to be an on-chain fund, on-chain. I want to say venture capital, but I don't want to cap myself. I don't want to put myself in a box. I really don't even know what it means. But some type of on-chain fund and NFT incubator. Back to that point, because we want to own digital assets, so we can go ahead and have access to other great communities that have access to whatever we feel we need at the time being, whether that be food, land, other digital assets, information, whatever it may be. So we want to be an NFT incubator as well. Back to the chart, shall we? So there's just so there's just one way it can go, right? There's just one way it can go. And by the end of the year, we could be by almost dang near December and still talking about 23K somewhere. So accumulate now. Not financial advice though, don't listen to me. Accumulate later. Accumulate now, later, next year, and the year that just passed. Real ish. Yo, shout out to everyone that's doing their due diligence. We're gonna get there. So it's Bitcoin. Alright, let's go ahead and move back into this is the 5.5 hourly. Let's go ahead and look at the hourly. Really, I'm done looking at this. Ethereum, where we at? And there's an ugly chart. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. Them lines are giving me anxiety, but that's what it is. There's the daily. I'd be a bearish SoL SoVereign right now. We're holding at 1500, barely. Yeah, man, I'm bearish right now, but who knows? Who knows? We got some Ethereum news, some Polygon news that we're gonna dive into here in a bit. That may change our perspective on things. Dang, it's almost 1 o'clock, and I still have to start my 7th NFT. So let's go ahead and continue on. I gotta work at 2:30, y'all, so that means I'm gonna have to hop off around. Uh, I'm gonna have to hop off around 2:15 or so. 1 second, you guys. All right, back to it. Um, yeah, so Ethereum saying around 1500. Hopefully you guys can still hear me well. Um, yeah, so what else we got? What else we got? Yeah, on the daily, I'll be a bearish SoL SoVereign, bruh. A bearish SoL SoVereign. This thing will really have to come up and hit 20K. Make that 77-day moving average some type of support. I don't see it. But who knows? Matic, where we at, Matic? At 87 cents. Again, there's all we hold in our SoL SoVereign vault. Let me go ahead and put the chart that I had up these last few episodes. Which was this one? Nah. Yeah, it was this one right here. So we're holding 100% Matic in our SoL SoVereign vault right now, our treasury, right? Our target price is about $1.20. That's when we're gonna go ahead, take out our initial investment and leave in our profits and put that in somewhere else. So yeah, we've been looking at Matic real hard. We got some Matic news. Again, if you guys don't know, Matic is Polygon, a scaling 2 solution for Ethereum. Really been helping them out with the whole, transaction loads and trying to stabilize their gas fees. So that's Polygon, and Polygon, been having a good month. So yeah, we want to go ahead and take our profits when we can. And we might go ahead and put our next initial investment into Chainlink. Chainlink is an Oracle protocol. And like I said in my last episode, Chainlink really does not have no competition. If you go look at Chainlink's market cap, and you know what I mean, I don't know too much about tokenomics, but when I look at that market cap, and I look at the other people's market cap, their competitors, it's no competition. There's way more money flowing around Link than any other, I'm guessing, Oracle protocols. I gotta dive into them, because if they're not even Oracle protocols, then Link have no competition at all. Again, we're gonna start looking at Link, start keeping a close eye on Link because of that reason. Also, here in the SoL SoVereign community, we're gonna, we're about decentralized finance. We're nowhere near being where we need to be, but 10 years ago, this wasn't even a thought. This wasn't even a conversation. And we need decentralized finance. We need to be able to exchange currency and to store value, goods, services, all that amongst each other without a third party or any type of centralized governance. We need that. That should be possible. You know what I mean? It should be possible. Same way it should be possible one day if I want to send a text message, it should be very possible. If I make my own phone, my own chips, my own whatever, and I want to send a text message that says hello to someone, and I don't want no one else to see it in the world, on the moon, on Mars, on nowhere. I want this hello message to get from me to them with no third party. Same way that transaction will go through, same way transaction of, money and other, valuable things can go through. Um, so we need protocols like Link that could go ahead and take, as far as I can explain right now, real life data, real life information, in real time, such as prices of gold, Bitcoin, oil, prices of whatever. Let's say a basketball game score, stuff like that. When you need real time data in real time, Oracle can go ahead and put that information onto the blockchain without disturbing anything, I guess. And right now, Chainlink is really the only protocol doing so. So we're gonna go ahead, keep a close eye on Chainlink, and yeah, there's a lot of upside potential. It's real cool to watch this, but again, it can do anything. If Bitcoin was to go ahead and have a leg down to 10,9,800, that has a big influence to chain. That could have a big influence on Chainlink. Maybe it may not have an influence on Chainlink, because things such as Aave, Comp, a lot of DeFi protocols had no effects during, I mean, it did have effects while Bitcoin been going down, but yeah, I mean, DeFi could really have its own movement in this market if things go right. So that being said, that's Chainlink. We're gonna keep a close eye. Again, we might, after we take our profits, our initial investment out on Matic, Polygon, we're gonna go ahead and put our another initial investment into Chainlink and hope we can go ahead and leave a profit into there, take our initial investment and go into somewhere else. We're working with very little bit of money right now, but again, the SoL SoVereign NFTs, all the profits will be going into this vault where you can go ahead and see all the activities, how we trade and all that. And then in the community, you can see our plans, what we're looking at, how we're looking at the charts, and things of that nature. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun ride. So I'm telling you guys, if you guys are into this, come check it out. Let's keep moving, man. Let's keep moving. We gotta keep moving. I could just go ahead and talk. Again, there's the SoL SoVereign vault right here using the platform Enzyme. Mana Elisa is the CEO and founder of this platform. So let's go ahead. So we looked at a lot of things that we needed to look at. We did. So important. Should I put let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and put this a little bigger. I got a bad camera, y'all. I got a bad camera. Oh, where'd my camera go? There it goes. So again, we got the big camera on. Alright. So, hopefully I got a. I'm sorry about the hair and everything. So hopefully I got a interview Sunday that I could go ahead and post on Monday with a coder slash developer, very talented young man. The vault that we got the treasury on that platform, he actually had the chance to go ahead and work on that platform on a hackathon with some other friends of his, and they actually got to win that section or that hackathon. Um, and so that was really cool. I got to interview them, ask them some questions. I got that on my Anchor podcast. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's been a few months, right? Probably almost close to a year now. I'm gonna go ahead and interview that one fellow by himself, see what he's been up to, see what he thinks of the markets. He's doing a lot of security work, and he got some things on Medium. I think it's for like smart contract security, deploying smart contracts. Even got a few articles on how you could go ahead and mint your own NFTs on Polygon. And then he got a community of he does follow the markets on, and then he drops his opinion, his analysis on the markets. So he's I mean, you can't box him in one thing. He does a lot. He's a smart young man, and again, what I said, we got to build more Afro American and Afro Latin American, ecosystems. I'm not sure if he's American. I'm not really sure where he's from. Um, but yeah. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully, I got that posted on Monday. So really quick, what we got going on? The whole Ethereum ecosystem in the last 7 days been doing well. The smart contract ecosystem in the last 7 days has been doing well. BNB in the last 7 days has been doing well. Polygon as well. No brainer. Avalanche is alright. Let's go ahead and let's see the tops. East 2.0, so that's lie down and whatnot. We gotta look more into that. What is that? And what is Lido? Is that just you put your Ethereum in there, your East 2.0 in there for some interest? Their market cap is pretty crazy. Meta governance, don't know what that is. Olympus Pro, that rebase protocol. Good week. If you guys don't know, man, that rebase protocol had me. I was one of those people in Wonderland. I was in Wonderland. If you know, you know. NFT market's doing well in the last 7 days. There's ApeCoin. There's how I really got into Mr. Ian Dunlap as well. Shout out 19 Keys again for putting me on. But when he was like, go ahead and look at the imagery, I resonated with that so much, I had to go. And right now, the imagery has the highest market cap, around 2 billion, 11 million. $582,370. Go check out the imagery. But check out, you know what I mean? You can learn so much. You know what I mean? You can learn so much from the enemy. You can learn more from the enemy. So, you know what I mean? So do your due diligence. There's a reason they number one in market cap when it comes to NFTs. Number two, you got Flow. I believe that's the blockchain and the NBA Top Shots and maybe Axie's built on. Don't quote me. One of those two, if not both. Sandbox, Metaverse, coming at 1,739,486 and $74,863. We want to stay on top of these, metaverses, because we want to know where we want to go ahead and start building our digital identity at. We want to know where is the traction going at. You know what I mean? Even if it is the enemy, you gotta learn from the enemy. Not saying Sandbox is the enemy. Then you got Decentraland. You got Axie Infinity. Engine Coin. Gala. Heard Gala coming out with a game here soon. Gotta learn more about them. So while we're at it, let's go ahead and check out Gala. Gala's market cap is at $404,060,344. Go ahead and look at their website. And excuse me, oh shoot, I still got this joint up. I still got me up while I'm looking at I was supposed to be looking at the screen. I'm so sorry, you guys. So 1 second. I need another water. I drank all my water, so I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, so here we got Gala Games. Hopefully you guys can still hear me well. We're gonna go ahead and continue on. Actually, let's just go ahead. Um, Here we got the Digital Breadwinners. Shout out to the Digital Breadwinners team. Um, Got this new website. I think it's in beta right now, but he's dropping all the latest news and whatnot, analysts, regulations. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we could find here. Hmm. Tequila is go ahead and open up a distillery in the metaverse. I wonder which metaverse. It's gonna be Decentraland. It's gonna be Sandbox. And is it gonna be your metaverse that you coding right now? We might not know your name. What we got going on? So we got XRP. XRP. It feels like XRP's been in this lawsuit forever. If you guys don't know, XRP is some major lawsuit. Let's see what else we got. Kraft Food files for NFT and metaverse patents. Elon Musk sells 1 billion Bitcoin. Wait, $1 worth of Bitcoin sale from Tesla bag in a drop in the ocean. Wait, Elon Musk $1 billion Bitcoin sale from Tesla bag is a drop in the ocean. That's the chief of Binance said that. What do you guys think? Wait, Elon Musk selling all $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. What does that tell you? Is $1 billion even a lot to him? Is he trying to cash that $9,800 Bitcoin as well? Is that what he got his $1 billion for? Market cap. Let's see what this is about. So is this the change in market cap or the change in price? Alright. Again, let me go back real quick. Go follow their Twitter, their Instagram, their YouTube, all that. The digital breadwinners. Oh yeah, they retweeted a great article on tokenomics. Great read as well. If you want to learn a little bit about tokenomics, got that in my Discord. Again, if you haven't joined the Discord, come join the SoL SoVereign Discord. I suck at marketing. I'm gonna just go ahead and talk how I talk. I suck at marketing. Yeah, again, let me go ahead and check out their YouTube. They got any YouTube vids out? Let's go ahead and see. I asked the people if I could go ahead and be, you know what I mean, a little guest. Also want to get him on here. I mean, there's the dude right there, dude with the dreads. Usually have that lady on there with him too on his Instagram. Again, it's a great place to come and you know, find news and trending topics. We're gonna go ahead and add this to our Discord. This is real big. If Europe go ahead and drops this stable coin, um, that could be the equivalent of a USDT or USDC. What would that mean for the market? What if Europe and China really do band together to create some kind of financial super system, and they go ahead and drop their stable coins? Well, we start trading and looking at things in the value compared to their dollar, because our dollar is, like we're seeing, inflation's big, our dollar's diminishing. There's not a lot of value to our dollar anymore. A lot of people are selling and buying, energy and some major goods and services with their own currency now, bringing down the value of the U.S. dollar dramatically. Our biggest thing was oil. They're starting to move oil around without, having to put a dollar sign on those paperwork. They could use their coins or their fiat money. So a lot is changing. So this I'm gonna definitely go ahead and put in our stable coin channel in our Discord, because there's definitely some, as 19 Keys would say, there's some major key right here. Major key news. What's the picture at? Yeah, so shout out to Digital Breadwinners. I wouldn't have found this if I wouldn't have went to this site. So again, if you're into keeping up to date with the latest crypto topics and news, come out and check out the Digital Breadwinners. If you want to stay up to date with these digital assets. Let's go ahead and see what Decrypt got to say. So again, man, Elon Musk really is like a mean mother effer. Like, this dude's on the Huh. This dude's on the freaking cover of every article. So again, what do you guys think about Elon Musk selling that $1 billion worth of Bitcoin? Did he put in some type of stable coin? Is he getting ready for that 10K Bitcoin? Or is this just some FUD? Is he just gonna buy in later? Because he could sell now and buy in at 35K and it don't mean nothing to him. He still be Elon Musk, the dude that was about to buy Twitter. The dude that's going to the moon and going to Mars. Can't wait to learn more about that, huh? Three Arrows. Let's go ahead. Everyone knows Three Arrows, which is like a lending protocol. You know, a lending and borrowing and lending protocol, I believe. Um, yeah, they've been going under. I think they about filed bankruptcy. They're a crypto hedge fund. Whew, very sad. Another question: what do you guys think about Coinbase's all the layoffs they've been having? Um, is Coinbase going out of business? having a good 24 hours, huh? So for everyone looking for a stable coin, why not right now? If I had to choose whose stable coin to go to, I will go to someone like Aave and Maker. Even though I think Maker already got stable coin. Why? Because during this whole bear market we've been having, we've seen projects like Aave, Maker, Comp, these DeFi protocols been doing well and not losing their money. They're not. It seems to me that they're managing the money and the deposits they're getting well. They're not overextending themselves. So whatever stablecoin they're coming out with, we have to definitely do our due diligence, and see if it's a safe haven for us. And hopefully it is. So right now we're running out of safe havens. We're running out of stable places we could place our money in. It's not well. It's not good. And that's me saying that. Imagine someone that just knows the dollar bill. I feel bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and also place this in the Discord under stable coins. July really been about stable coins, huh? June and July. Who's gonna have the most securest, safest, hack-free stablecoin? Aave, Maker, Curve. What is over collateralized stablecoin? What does that mean? What does that mean? You guys want to see something cool? Man, I want to like my ish. Should we check this out tomorrow at 6 p.m.? We'll try to get there. Let's go ahead and look Missouri real quick. The Big Three Zero Knowledge Ethereum Virtual Machine announcement. What you need to know and potential implications. There's about Polygon's new scaling solution for Ethereum called ZKEVM, Zero Knowledge Ethereum Virtual Machine. Key insights: Polygon, Scroll, and ZK Sync all announced updates on the build of their ZK EVMs. Each of the three solutions presents different trade-offs in their plan to scale Ethereum. There have been multiple debates about what it really means to truly be a ZK EVM and if any of these solutions meet the definition. Let me reread that. I'm not used to talking this loud. And hopefully I'm talking over this music. So again, there have been multiple debates about what it really means to truly be a zero knowledge EVM and if any of these solutions meet the definition. Wow. I can't see this ish. I paid $30 a month. I gotta pay more just to read this, John. Does anyone got it? Anyone got it? So we can't read this right now, but I'm gonna ask my mans real quick. So let's see. Can we find anything on? So zero knowledge EVM. That's supposed to be a big game changer for Ethereum scaling solution. Programmable Programmable Layer 1's competition heated up in the last market cycle, given similarities over the dimensions of technical competition. It does seem like this is all driving somewhere towards some particular Layer 1 architecture. Most recently, there has been a lot of talk about zero knowledge EVMs. One might look at this as just talk of Ethereum Layer 2 exploring EVM and see this as the case. But then there are folks talking about Ethereum itself eventually using zero knowledge EVM directly. If you look at the ETH2 roadmap, you'll see that they're zero knowledge everything as a to do. Zero knowledge isn't the full picture. There are other things too. Here's my attempt to collect and share my viewpoint on it. I think this should have value for people trying to think about L1s generally, as well as for MENA as we plan next steps. Note this is just a personal view of mine that I've sketched out as a chart relating to zero knowledge EVM and the broader layer 1 landscape this morning. And so while I think generally correct almost certainly has some small places for improvement. And so while I think generally correct almost certainly some has some place okay. So today's Friday, right? Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, be on here tomorrow. And yeah, I know I haven't got into making the seventh NFT, but you know what I mean we're gonna hop on that tomorrow. I got work here soon, so I'm just gonna get around and ready for that. Listen to some, market updates, some videos. If you guys got any opinions again on Coinbase with all these layoffs, um, do you think Coinbase is gonna end up going bankrupt? You know what I mean, shout out to Nas. Hopefully he knows what he's doing with his money and his investments. Another thing, what do you guys think about Elon Musk selling $1 billion worth of Bitcoin? Does that mean anything? Does that mean anything? What's your guys' opinion? And then the zero knowledge EVM is looking like a real discussion topic. A real big topic of for discussion when it comes to scaling and gas prices and how to deal with all these transactions. So if you guys are into that, want to talk a little bit more about that, hit me up, leave a comment. um, Again, we're creating these NFTs. All the profits is going to our treasury. Our treasury is going towards creating more, Afro-American and Afro-Latin American ecosystems. Yeah, so that's where all the profits going for. We're growing this community. We're trying to grow this community of people that are into technical analysis, on-chain analysis, people that are into tokenomics and watching the market cap supply and all that circulating supply. People that's into scaling and layer ones and layer twos and that type of stuff. If you're into that, come join the Discord again on Sunday. I'm gonna be interviewing a very young, smart man. He's a coder, developer, won a hackathon. Got to interview him. He probably won some more. I'm not sure. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get his opinion on the markets, on these protocols, on the rules and regulations. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun little talk, and I'm gonna go ahead and post that on Monday. Um, just a way of networking and a way of learning and growing. We should all be doing this. I want to share this conversation with you guys. So I'm gonna try to make it as educational and entertaining as I possibly can. Um, Again, please, if you guys want to join this journey, come join the Discord. I'm SoL SoVereign.